Hello and welcome back to On the Map Challenge Survival 4X. It is currently December 1, year 4. We're back earlier than I thought, as always, because I forgot we had jobs to do. So let's jump in, let's go. So, as we come in with our 30 millionth load of wood chips, it's only December. I was trying to keep count of how many runs we'd done, but it's been over a multitude of days. There have been so many already. I don't know how much wood chip we've sold. It's a lot. We're already up to 1.3 million, which is great. Means we can get some early purchases in, and then I can do a little bit more work through winter elsewhere. I am just going to turn the engine off, although I think I forgot to turn the engine off on the wood chipper. Now, those of you that are in the Discord might have seen my little man has helped us on this on the map challenge the other day, and he wanted to leave his mark for us, and he's obsessed. When he plays Farm Sim, he's always buying trucks, so he has bought us, very kindly, he has bought us a truck. There will be screenshots to show the cost and everything. I did decide to put it on finance and just to make it a little bit easier, but now that we've got all this money, I don't think it would have mattered, but you never know. Anyway, we now have, if we put our flashlight on, we've got ourselves a second-hand Unimog. I told him he could buy us a truck if there was a used one. This is a used one. It's in our colours. That's what we've got. We will find uses for it. I said I wanted a Unimog on here. It just so happened that this was the one that was available second-hand. If I had bought one myself, I may, although I wanted to use the ones from the pack, I might have brought the modded one, because then it would have allowed me to do other things. But this is the one from the DLC pack. We can, I don't know why I'm standing outside, it's ours. We can go in and have a look. If we, I can't remember now, controls, right. Yeah, it's nice. It's a cool looking truck. We've got the bed on the back. I think we can put an extension on that and stuff. But this can do a lot of things. It's got the rear hitch. I think it's got the front hitch. So this can work for us. If I had it earlier, I'd have had it out doing some of the login stuff with me. But once we get our login set up, perhaps this will be able to help us with our actual login setup. So yeah, we now have a Unimog too, which is great. Now, other things that we need to be doing that I'd completely forgotten about, which is a bit wrong because this is a farm. We have our red beet to sell, which is going to take a long time. There are 56 pallets in total, I think. I think there's something like that. 56 pallets to sell. No. There's 120 odd, I think. Yeah, maybe more. There may be more than that. There's a lot. Anyway, yeah, so they need selling. December was the month to sell them. I've already got some loaded up, as you can see. We also have our wheat. I think it was wheat or barley. I forgot. See, I've forgotten what we sown. It feels so long ago. That's in our grain shed. That needs to be sorted out and sold. I need to feed the cows. These are jobs that are going to take a long time. Now, actually, I want to park this out of the way a little bit, because we also have some sheep to sell. We're going to get back to logging. Don't worry, there's more money coming. So good job we've got these tractors, because I am using them for a multitude of things. But first thing I want to do is try and sell our sheep. I've marked them up already. I did go through the list the other day. It takes time just sorting out which animals you want to sell and that aren't good enough. Like going through that list, because we've got quite a few. It takes an afternoon. I haven't given myself enough room. We'll see what we can do here. We'll see what we can do. So we've got 16, so that's why we're gonna. It's not just one or two, so that's why we're not going to sell direct. We've got 16, so we've got 2 trips to the animal dealer. We need to get that done. 2, maybe 3. 2. I think we hold 12 sheep in here. I'm hoping that when we feed the cows, it's not going to be an utter disaster again. Where is there? Oh, back. Right. So, we want to take out. This is take out, right? So, move to trailer, move selected. Okay. They are marked up. They should say sell. I did name them again. So, is that right? Because it's not... Oh, I don't know. Right. We'll see. I get so confused. I don't know why I still get so confused by all this. So it's 3, 10. Right, so if I move to trailer. No, I don't want to move selected. 10 animals, move to trailer. Okay. There's nowhere that tells me the trailer size, is it? I thought you used to be able to, it used to pop up and tell you the trailer size. I know we've got to do 2 loads at least, so we'll take this lot and then we'll come back and find the rest. I think we can hold more than that, but I know there's more than we can fit in the trailer. I think it's 16 sheep, and I think we can move 12, so we'll see. Yeah, we go. So many of them. And there's probably been, since I went through and did that, that was 3 days ago, 3 game days ago. So there's probably been more births that we probably could sell, but I'm not going to sift through that. This takes me long enough anyway. I don't think there were any cows I wanted to sell. I don't think. Our little Unimog. To be fair, I could use the Unimog for this, can I? Ah, oh, can't remember now. Bonus stuff. Oh, wrong one. There it is. Oh, no. Right. No. Oh, we moved. There we go. Dear, oh dear. Disaster. So can we select all? Self-selected. God, blimey. Yeah, it's nearly 5 grand for them, so we'll do that. One of our sheep that was set for sale must have died because there's only 5 left and not 6. Oh no. Now I feel bad. Got me feeling all guilty. Right, so that's the last 5, not 6. They're going to go over. So before we get in too far, welcome in. Welcome if you are new. Welcome back if you are not. Also, I want to say thanks a lot for the interaction and the support on the series lately. We're getting more comments, which is great. Also, don't necessarily normally do it like this, but I want a massive shout out, as they say in the world, a massive shout out to Mr. Kartek. Mr. Kartek, I often talk about Mr. Kartek. I like watching Kartek. I like Kartek himself. I think he's a good man. But he has recently, or quite recently, started binge watching this series, which I'm very grateful for. But more so, he's also interacting and commenting on it. Sometimes you'll find you get creators that'll dip in and out of your content, watch a little bit, and you know they're busy. I always say when new people come along and they ask, how do you get people to watch this, that, and the other, and they always ask, like, can you watch my video? Can you watch it? You shouldn't be trying to make content for fellow creators because they're busy making their own content. Creators are not your audience. So I always think it's an extra privilege if a fellow content creator is not only watching your content, but is taking the time to actually watch your content, comment, and leave feedback. So massive thank you to Kartek. I do appreciate it. The support has been wonderful. Go over and check out Kartek. Most of you will know him. Most of you may have watched him, but if you haven't, go out and check out some Kartek content. I really enjoy it. Right, so we're going to sell these sheeps. So that's another 1,000. So what's that? 6,500? Yeah, about that. Lovely. For those of you that are maybe new and which light do I want? I want that light. And I'm maybe wondering why we are... Oh, it's noisy. Why we're cherry picking our sheep for sale. We are running a more realistic animal mod, so they have different values, and we are just trying to manage our herd. We want to have the best sheep possible for reproducing and producing wool. That's what we're doing there. I think I even sorted out my goats. I can't remember. So I'll dip in there and have a little look later on. So yeah, that's what we're doing there. We like a little bit of herd management. We've got 140, I think it said, sheep, which is pretty good. I'm going to use the Unimog to run some of our pallets down with. I think I'll be able to park this up. I should be able to park this up behind the truck. And then, oh no, if I put a pallet on there, I think it'll try and empty in, I think. But this is going to be easier for moving bales and stuff about. It's going to be quicker anyway. Since I have to do a lot of the legwork on the farm, this will actually come in handy. Oh, look at that, that changed. That is good, isn't it? That is very, very good, actually. That is cool. What I should do, actually, is, if I can remember... Oh, yes. I mean, it wouldn't work great, but it'll save me a little trip. We have in here a lot of red bait. If we jump in the truck, actually, will tell me. I can tell you what we've got, actually. We've got 32 pallets in there. I think we've got 24 pallets on there. So we've got 56 pallets in total. And to sell the rest of our pallets, which is 120, we need to do another 3 more runs. I need to fill this up 3 more times and run it 3 more times to sell all of our red bait, which is a lot. So we're hoping this is going to make us good money as well. Now, can I remember how to... Probably not. Shut this. I need to turn the engine on, that's for stars. And then I can do it. I was pressing the right key. There we go. Lovely job. So that's 64,000 litres. Should we check, actually, where is best to sell it? Our red bait wants to go... Well, it doesn't matter, it's exactly the same. It doesn't matter. Now, I think I'll probably have to jump in the Unimog to get it to sell. Again, I haven't set up the water drive and stuff like that. I know I need to. I do know I need to. I'm just not good at it, and I know it'll go wrong, and then that'll just annoy me even more. I don't think the Unimog's following me anymore. Right, I've had a word, and they should be coming now. There we go. They're not that close. They'll probably get stuck. It's not far to go. But I thought it might save me a little bit of time. But if I've got to keep going back and checking it, then it probably won't. But our first delivery in our new truck and trailer. We're going to go to the farmer's market. Now, I can open that as we go, so we can see the sale. Although the actual farmer's market is going to be in the way. Now I'm not even sure which point I need, because I know there's a couple of sell points on here. Now what would be nice is if... Oh, they're going in here. Lovely. It'd be nice if the Unimog would unstrap at the same time as I am. If I jump in, can I take the straps off for them? I can't. Right, let's see how she does. I need to put some more road in around here. Go on, girl. Sell it off. Nice. Right. We got to do that 3 more times. Oh dear, this is going to take forever. Okay, so we've got load 2 all ready to go. Driver's got instructions to stay close. I'm hoping if I don't strap it, they don't fall out. I don't think the terrain is that bumpy. We may lose pallets on the way. Who knows? Oh, better strap mine down. Because we will lose mine. This is going to be fun. Alright. Keep you coming, Mr. Driver. Now, I don't really use these trailers a lot, so I don't know if I didn't strap that down, would they fall out of the side? Is there a collision on the side of this? I don't want to test it in case they all fall out. Because if they don't, and they'll stay in, if there's a collision on the curtain side, I could have the worker driving with that all in there safe, and I could be pulling the Unimog with the straps on. Oh, that's not got no issues. It's doing fine. Absolutely fine. Top dog. Right, so as we come in, we shall open up again, just so I can observe things disappearing. It's all important, that is. They're coming. Oh. I know it's basic stuff, but I feel like I'm getting somewhere sometimes. Right. Straps off. Here we go. You keep coming. You keep coming. Excellent. Look at us, like a machine. A red beet selling machine. Let's go get some more. This will be delivery number 3. A full delivery as well. Pallets have got a little bit jittery this time, as you can see as well. Get a bit excited. We all love that 5% physics. Gets us through the day. There we go. Get them sails in. Now we have, I think, 9 pallets of red beet left. But there's also like 1 and a bit of some old goat's milk. So I'm going to stick that on the back of the uni, and I'll bring that up next. So I've got to have my turn jumping into the Unimog. These are cool. This is a nice little truck. This is I feel like I'm playing SnowRunner again. We are. I'm just having so much fun with my gaming at the minute. We've switched over the trailer because I could fit. There was 8, so we got the 8 crates on the back there. We have got our milk as well. A little bit of goat's milk, so 1,118 litres. Not a lot. Now, can I remember where the drop-off is for the dairy? I'm sure we've been here before. I think if I just drive past under here, they'll take it. Gone. Lovely. Wow, 8 grand for that. Milk is selling well. We need our cows to produce more milk. To be fair, I think we've got about 70,000 litres of milk now. I do think they are producing. So I just switch over to the back piece. There we are. And we'll sell this lot here. And then we'll check what our income is so far. Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh, sorry. It landed upright. We can just put that in there. That's fine. Yeah, I think we'll have made some good money. I think we'll have made some good money. I'm hoping we made some good money. 165,000 off our red beet sale, which isn't too bad, I don't think. When you think of everything that went into August sales, and these are the months just ticking by, a few crops and stuff, maybe bales in October. Yeah, that's not bad. That was bales in October. Can't think what we sold here. It was so long ago, August. Sunflowers? No, that was sunflowers here. This would have been a big bale fest. That's what that would have been. So yeah, not too bad. Oh, silage. We sold a load of silage. About 165 grand. Not too bad. Puts us up to 1.5 million. So next up, we're going to have another attempt at mixing up some TMR. Got one bale of hay in there. Then I'm going to put 2 or 3 buckets of silage. Because I think I put 2 bales in last time, didn't I? But one of those bales didn't actually go in until afterwards. It just sat. So we've just got the 1 in. And then I'll just check my mix. We might just have to be a little bit more delicate with it. Now I would like to put the mineral feed in since I spent a lot of money on mineral feed, but I think I need a smaller bucket just to do that. Not do that, obviously. Always make a mess. He's a messy boy. Thank you. Trying to make sure it didn't spill out the back. Ended up spilling out the front again. Oh, go on, mate. Go home. Go home, you're fired. I managed to get us a full mix. I had to be a little bit creative with my second bale. I'll show you when we do the second mix. But there's no bale floating in there. There's no room for any mineral feed. But I might try and play around with having space for mineral feeds on the next one. Once I've got this down, I'll be able to do it every time and things will be alright. Now, can I change? Again, I forget this stuff. Tip side. Are we on tip side? Left. Oh, we're on left anyway, that's fine. Okay. We're good. We are good. So if we start dumping, feed our cows. Oh, the Highland is there. That must have come from the update. Oh yeah, there's been an update. It's completely killed some saves, by the way. But we're good so far here. Haven't found anything completely broken. But our Highland is there in the shed. We're going to get out and have a little look. In the flesh. Wow. We've got a lot of information there. Oh, look at that. Awesome. Awesome. Hello. Indeed. Indeed. I hope you're enjoying your new home here with us. Loving it. Right, let's go get some more feed. Is this new? This one's got a white head. Are you a mixed breed? You are so cool. Look at you. That's probably a glitch, to be fair. Something wrong with the colouring. But I want to take that. Look at it. That's awesome. Stay glitched. You are cool. So if we get our first full bale. Now, I'm not sure what to do about this shed. This shed's starting to annoy me because it keeps eating my bales back because it spits them out on this side. And then there's a massive box for taking them in right in the middle. Excuse me, sorry. The amount of times I've had to unload my bale is insane. Right, so does that empty off there? It won't, will it? Am I over again? My depth perception is terrible. So I do... Right. Now, if I pan around, the box to break down the bale is near the top. It doesn't break... Like, once I drop my bale in, it doesn't break down. I didn't notice that before. So unfortunately, I have to come in, pick it up, which is annoying. So I might have to try a different feeder wagon as well now. Because this one seems to be dud. It doesn't churn the bale. When the bale hits the mulcher blades, it doesn't actually do anything. Now, This is where it might get complicated, because I'm probably going to lose this one in there. Now this is a partial bale, which I think will be enough to finish off the mix. Oh, it might be a little bit too much. We'll see. We will see. I don't think it will be. I think we'll be alright. But what would be nice is if I just hang that there and it break down. Now there are some they were from Gawil bale shredders that worked a bit like that. Oh, see, now it's working. Is there a bale in there? Oh, picked up the whole thing. Right, so how much is in there then? See, now that worked. Why didn't it work when the first bale went in there? See what I mean? This gets so confusing. Especially since I'm pretty sure on our very first mix that we did, like, we didn't have any issue. I just made a... Well, other than me dropping stuff, probably despawning my own bales, didn't have any real issue. So the fact that this is now a thing is what bugs me most. I'm going to do a side angle. Because my depth perception has been awful. And it doesn't bode well. We've got a whole storage shed of barley or wheat or whatever it is just to sell. So the fact that I can't even fill this wagon does not bode well. Now, again, if I could get a little pop down of what that mix is, I'd be well happy. So we do need more silage. It is hay heavy. We need more silage. So again, I'm not going to have room for mineral feed. I thought that was more of a half bale. It wasn't. I do have a half bale. So again, on the next one, next time around, we'll try again. I guess what I need is a tiny bucket just to pull mineral feed out. That's what I need. But we'll go and feed this mix. That's not too bad of a mix. I mean, it doesn't matter which one we do, straw heavy or silage heavy. We have an abundance of both. Now the straw bedding should be fine. I did top that up last month. I've got a little screenshot if you'd like. I might even use it as a thumbnail because it was quite a nice picture. I thought, oh, I'll take a shot of what I'm doing just in case people want to see. Our little Highlands had a wander. Got his screen time and he's alright now. Just spread the feed out. And I think that'll fill us up to about 75–80% capacity. Oh, not even that. Look, we could put another mix in. But just because we can... Oh, Highland's back. Just because we can doesn't mean we will. But I do need an empty bucket so I could do my grain. So, I'm going to stick some silage, just some raw extra silage in there. Even out the mix. And they should be good. They'll be good for a while. I think they're currently getting through about 5,000, because I've got the monitors on, about 5,000 litres a day, which is quite healthy. Means I will have to stay on top of that. But we're going to get a bucket of wash, and then we'll look to sell our grains. Now I'm wondering, right, because there's a lot, and I do have a custom trailer that was given to me a while back. Costs 80 grand. I might buy it. It doesn't really fit in with the British thing though, because it's an American pacer. I'm wondering whether I should get that. I'll show you it. I'm not sure if I've already shown it before. There you go, bucket's clean. Not worried about the rest of it. if I go into trailers. Not sure if I've shown this before. Not there. It's not in that trailer, it's in semis. There we go. Yeah, we've got the Wilson trailer. 60,000 litres, so that's better than our 30,000 litres. Obviously, that's twice as much. But I had that made for me. I didn't have that made for me. Someone made that for me. My friend David Van Mol. Shout out to David Van Mol. Check him out on Facebook. He does a lot of screenshots. Helps a lot of modders out. Does a lot of testing. But yeah, he sent that to me ages ago. Do you think we should get that out here? Should we have that? Got a toolbox on. Mud flaps. I like mud flaps. Now, we won't change the main colour. We'll keep it white. Our cover will go with the colour that we're using. So that's more of our brown colour. Frame. Oh, it's underneath. Oh, I like that. I like that. Yes. That's a bit of us. I've got to try and fill it as well, though, haven't I? My skills. We'll put that on. We'll put it on the lease. We'll put it on. No, we'll put it on financing. We'll pay. We don't really need to, but I want to spend that money on some things. Now, the only thing is, it may look a little out of place on the back of a Volvo. We'll see. But we're not getting rid of the Volvo. I think that's on finance. We can't sell anything on finance. I can't remember what's on finance. Because we still have to keep paying for it. I think it'll be fine. I don't think it'll look too out of place, actually. Now, something that I do want to buy for the farm, quite clearly, is a big shed. We need... Oh, magic. There we go. We need a big shed to store all this new stuff on. Oh, yes. Look at that. Look at that. That's a bit of us. Oh, David, thank you very much. Finally, mate, we finally worked it into a series. Worked it into a save. Excellent. It's going to save me some trip time. And we'll use this, like I said before, just for the cellar. We'll bring in off the... Well, we might take this for the big crop. But we'll... that'll be harder to dump into one of our sheds, though. But we'll figure that out when we get to it. But yeah, for sales, this, for bringing in off the fields, our normal trailer. Now, I'm going to have to give that a little bit of birth on that one. So we shall off. It's going to be getting dark soon. It's hard to get a lot done in the winter. It is hard. And I've still got them trees to do. So I shall... I'll do this. And I'll bring you guys back once I've got a full trailer. It's going to take me a while. I did think this was going to be a really quick episode, but there's a lot to do. I'll see when we've got a full one. Well, it's nearly 5 o'clock, or it is 5 o'clock. We've got our first trailer full, ready to go. Just cover that up for the road. Get this sold. Now I think... Have a quick check. Yep. Just checking my tip side. I always forget the tip side control, and we just checked tip side control when I did the feed. It's just one of those ones that I always forget, and I'm sure I've got it mapped. But I bang around on them buttons, I always sort of get that wrong anyway. But we've got a lot of barley, and it is barley. In case you're like me and you'd forgot what we actually harvested. We've got barley. Now, we do have... And I can't remember if I've said this before. When we planted wheat. After this harvest, we planted wheat. But because that was when the save didn't save, and it kept rolling back, and I had to redo it all. And then in the end, I got, or at least some machinery and got AI workers to do it. The AI worker planted wheat for me, but my machinery was still set to barley, and in my haste I forgot to change it to wheat. So we do have, let me have a quick look, we do have, that's jobs, I want jobs, there we go. Where's my stuff? So far away. Yeah, we have, that was right zoomed in, weren't it? We have wheat here, and we have barley here. So that's a little bit annoying. So they might go direct sale when they come in. Come on, dump. Yeah, they might go direct to sale. Just because there's not going to be loads. And I think we'll be able, I'm hoping we'll still be quite well off from all this wood chip and tree selling that I'm going to be continuing to do. But when I'll show you, you'll see. Sorry, I'll show you. Blimey. Sometimes I forget to hold the ADHD in. I'm gonna do it again. I'll show you our progress on the trees later. There. Right, it's getting dark. I will end up spilling this everywhere in the dark if I try and load it. So I want to get some rest, and I shall get back to unloading, or loading, however you want to put it, our grains in the morning. I think that was like 40... I wonder what that was. About 40 odd grand for that. 43,000, I think. That looked like. So, good money to be made. Let's turn the engine off. I'll show you. Right. Still got a lot, so it's just we've taken that much out. So you think 2, 3, 4, possibly 5 more loads to go. You're gonna be rich. I need to get some sleep first, but I will get that done, and then we'll move on to the next job. So I'll probably see you. Ooh, got excited. Probably see you about midday for the final sale. This is our 5th full load now going for delivery. The snow is absolutely killing my frame rate. I do apologise for that. I don't think it killed my frame rate before when I've had snow, so why it's doing it now, Lord knows. But it is. Right, let's drop this back one off. I'm not sure. Looking at it, I don't think there's enough for another full trailer, so that's why we're coming back now. I think the next trailer will be the last lot. All fun and games around here. Been busy. This has been a lot longer than I thought it was going to be today. So many jobs, so many little things, and the little hiccups and stuff, and the little detours that I take. What make it me. Yeah, that's extended this one out, but yeah, this the light snow weren't bad, but then the heavy snow came, and we went from 50 FPS down to about 20. It's pretty poor. It's so bad. Oh dear. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I hate to harp on about it. Don't have these issues with any other game that I play. Just this one. Optimization is a thing. Right. The snow's falling that heavy. We only just left. The tire tracks are gone. Right. It's a lot of snow. Well, let's turn the engine off. Been trying to save fuel. Don't know why. I have so much money. Alright, let's see if we can get you back in there. We're on camera again, so this will all go wrong. Is when I do it by myself, I can fiddle about with the camera more, and I can just take my time, do a piece to camera, and suddenly you got to be a little bit better. Now, I've took pictures of this, and I will send them off to the man. The snow. Ooh. Ooh. The snow is coming through my sheds. It's not laying, but it's definitely falling. Now, I don't know if that's a universal thing, or whether that's something that my man can fix. This one, no snowfall. This one, we've got snowfall. It's not laying, because we've got a dump area, but the snow is falling in my shed. So I will let my man know. See what he can do about that. Right. Like I say, this is all good Pete Tong now, because you're watching me. Scrape the bucket on the floor. Go on. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be enough to fill the whole trailer. I don't. If we get a little jump to suddenly the trailer being done, that's probably because in editing I didn't like all the camera movements that I do. Are we over? I think I'm over. There we go. I've got to just think, what was I doing before you guys were here with me? Going backwards is a lot easier as well, because you just follow your old tracks. That is one thing I will give it. Tracks in the snow look good. They just don't last long enough. Like by the time I get back to the store, tracks are gone. And my tracks are set at max. I want my tracks in the snow to last. Bring this back. Yeah, also if the episode's very long. Also if the episode's very long, I'll probably cut a lot of this out and just jump to me chatting about it. Maybe a thing. Got to show what we're doing though. It's the whole point, isn't it? Not look at what we've done, look at what I'm doing. Well, this is like the last big job, I think. Obviously, there's a lot of logging still to do, but the greenhouses and everything, they're all alright. They don't need any water. Our animals are now good. Goats are fine, sheep are fine. Sheep will be fine forever. I don't think they'll ever eat up all the grass they've got. I really don't. So just put a little chilled music underneath it. How many was that? 3, 4? 4, I think. Now the thing is, like, I've said this before as well, like, these aren't always the entertaining jobs, but I like the whole job. Being a farmhand, these are the jobs I like doing. There we go. Oh, don't tip it out. Pick it up. Yeah, these are the little things, like, because this is the realism coming in. Like, it's so easy to just drive up and hit a trigger and have everything fill and everything unload. But this is the good stuff. it's just not always, well, not for me anyway, it's not always a good way of making content. Because it's a lot slower. But if you're here, and you're here frequently, you know I make quite slow content. We're not one of them speedy mothers bombing around. We do sometimes. We do some time lapses sometimes. Had a little feedback on the music when I ventured away from my track for the series. So we'll try to stay away from songs with profanity. Not always easy. I mean, it's not something that bothers me. It's just music. It's just words. But if people aren't too keen on it, then we'll try our best. But I have a very limited library of free to use music, so. I've been looking though. Been looking because I want to do some other things with other content, as always. And yeah, I need some music for that as well. So I've been looking for some other stuff from the YouTube library. And I know there are services you can use these copyright-free music. It's copyright-free music, but you pay to use it, so you pay the royalties. It's just that it's owned by a company rather than an individual. So you still there is still a royalty there, isn't there? But sometimes we don't make any money on the channel, so can't afford to do that on a regular basis to keep that up. Maybe one day. And the channel pays for itself. Nothing that we do here comes from other income. If the channel doesn't make the pennies, the channel doesn't get it. Another reason why we're going to go back to playing games that we were playing in 2002, 2003. Also 2022 and 2023. It's not just because I love them and the nostalgia. It's all I can afford to do at the minute. It's going to be a lovely little fill, this. This could be such a boring little section. You're all going to have disappeared. I'm talking to myself at this point. But look at him, he's playing it properly. Oh, I think that went on the floor. No, that was lucky. Wasn't worried I was doing this and I hadn't restarted my recording. That would have made for a much shorter section for everyone else. Just the last two buckets, enough to see. Proper slushing up on the ground. So why is it they can get some things so right and some things just like so wrong? Yeah, I will eventually have to cave and buy some silos. I do get that. Once we've got a whole map harvested. Not even a whole map, but you know, even a couple more fields, we might not be able to do this, but we do have all the space, so we could. We do have all them brain bunkers and everything like that, so we could do that. I'm just not sure if people will stick around for it. Now there's that little bit on the other side, which was a problematic to get when I had grains on this side. So we'll see if... Just take the shed down. We'll see if now that I've cleared out this side, if I can get that bit. If not, we'll have to come in with a broom and just sweep that away. But won't go in. Bloody camera angles. I think we got it. Lovely. Feel that. Perfect. In every way. That section was probably longer than the rest of the entire video. Such a job's worth. In the comments, what was your favourite bit of the episode? If it weren't this bit, what's wrong with you? Right. Leave you there for a bit. Do we leave footprints? That would be cool, wouldn't it? Yeah. Too much to ask that, definitely. Right. Oh. I wanted to do a lot of buying of stuff and expanding today as well. I'm not sure if that'll all go in. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do that. What's the lie? Mrs. keeps telling me off. So let's check in, bosh, on what our final total is going to be. Now we've got the rest of December, January, and February to make a lot more money. Bearing in mind, it was just November that I was cutting trees down. I haven't cut any trees this year, apart from that one trailer load that I brought over at the start of the episode. That was it. So we could have another 3, 4. Turned on the trees, obviously 3 or 4 million. I went and I picked out all the big difficult ones because I thought I was going to do some logging this episode as well, and I was just going to cheese the easy straight ones. But we'll have a little look in a minute. But that was another 16. So anyway, wages. Apologies if this is really long, but I want to squeeze everything in. But we're not there. We are financials. Our harvest income 315,000. So that's including the wood chips, and then that's that. The sold products. That's our red beet because they come in. I think that's because they went in through pallets. It went through as products, but our harvest is here. That's all right. That's okay. That's cool. We'll live with that because that's our wood chips. Last one's wood chips are there. What's our... Does it say... What am I looking for? That's a negative. Wages. That's wages. That's monitors. Water. Product cost. Property maintenance. Vehicle leasing. That's the wood chipper there. Cost us £6 to make that £1,000,000. Our livestock and our new vehicles. So that's what we're paying out pretty much with our financing. Sorry, I couldn't get the word out. Financing there. Now, as you can see, I have lots of machinery out and about, laying around, that needs somewhere to stay. I've got this big trailer as well. They're a ways out. So, plough is out. We do need some more sheds. But first of all, we're going to go into our farmland, and today I am going to purchase this plot. We'll buy it, because then we can finish ploughing up this field, bringing that out around wherever it is I need to make it go. For there. I can then later on in the year look at what trees I can take out here just to do something a little bit more with this field to make this a little bit easier to manage. And then we're down here working that way. I think we'll then probably keep going out. We've still got 1.5 million. I'm not going to buy one yet. Or not going to buy another one yet. I don't think. But what I would like, and it's not going to be easy to place now because of the snow, is a big hall. A nice big hall for machinery. It's not going to be cheap. I know which one I want. There's two versions. There's the released version of Lancer Boy's large barn, or the Hydra barn. This one has the customization on it. Or there's this one, which was the original test version I have. But this one's cheaper. So, I'm going to go with that. We have all this land. It doesn't really get used. If I get that to go down there, I think that'd be quite a nice big shed for storing stuff in. It's a bit American, but that doesn't matter. But that, if we go down, have a look. I'll probably need to tidy up and do some decorating and smoothing out. We'll bring our roads in together. I might even bring the concrete out a bit further. But that is going to fit all of our stuff in, isn't it? That's going to be so much better doing that. Keeping my trailers in here, everything parked up nicely. And we can get ourselves one of them big new tractors. The new Steiger or the new John Deere. I want to get the new Steiger. And that can live in there as well. So that's coming. I might buy that in the new year, treat myself. So that was something I wanted to do. Yeah, I'm going to have to do some landscaping and what have you. But we have got ourselves a monster shed. Over 100 grand spent on that. I just think that makes sense. We keep putting all these little ones down, and I like the little ones. But I think for value, that's a winner. That is us, that one. So what I need to do next is... I mean, I could speed these deliveries up. I've kept using the New Holland because I didn't... Oh, I don't know why I've turned left. I didn't want to move the Unimog from the spot from where it was purchased. I like things to stay where they are because I'm a bit anal like that. But if we head back out to the login, I can show you where we're at with the login. With the amount of money, you might be expecting a massive clearance. I don't think you're going to be impressed as you might wish you were, or as I wish you would be. Let's go in cab. Let's go in cab. Have a drive. Got a bit of a ways to go. Them sheep have been bunched up there since we brought them. They literally live down there. It's good because they make a nice little screenshot now and then when they just stay clustered together. But they're always there. That's where they hang out. That's the warm spot, I reckon. It's quite fitting actually that we get a nice wintry episode here. We're in December. It's good. I like it. I like it when things correlate and match up. Now I do get lost. And there's always a tree I hit. Let's see if I hit it this time. There's always one tree I smack into. Not that one. Now I've done this trip, so we must be looking at, I don't know, 15, 20, somewhere in between there. Trips. I think I'm going down here. Yep, this is the one. Now I'd also, if I can, I'd like to take out those trees on the right hand side of us. They're not the big part of the, or they're not part of the big plot of land that I'm clearing at the minute. I'd like to take them out, or most of them, maybe keep a few near the roadside, have them gone. quite nice to just drive through the woods in the snow. I'm keeping this in. Normally cut this stuff out, but this is pleasant. Again, we might bring the music back. So here we are. That tree. I normally hit that tree. I normally swing in so quick. That little stumpy thing there. Because I think there's a bush. But it's not. It's a little tree. I think we've still got some wood chips waiting to come out in here. No? Not coming out? Oh, it might be because it's turned off. Let's turn this engine off. Haven't lost a few thousand wood chips in the absence, have I? There they be. Right. So, if we head up a little bit, kill the frame rate. That's what I've cleared. There. That's what I need to do. So maybe a third. Maybe I'm a little bit more in than I thought. There's a lot of thin trees there. I went through because I know I was doing it for me and I was expecting to take a long time. I picked out all the big ones and I just ground them down. Now, so the other bit I'd like to get is this bit along here. Get that cleared. I'd be happy with that, I think. Don't think there was anything else. I think that was it. I think that was what I wanted to do. Pretty sure of it, actually. So as you can see, I did prepare myself all my little thin ones. I was like, oh, we're going to do a little bit of logging today, and everyone will like it. It'll look really impressive if I prepped my bits, as one does, and turn the blooming thing on, man. Not impressing no one. There we go. And get them in there. So this is pretty much what I'm going to be doing. I think the cows should be alright. I will check on them. They might want one more mix of my beautiful feed. But this is what I'm going to be doing for the next couple of months, really. Until end of February. Just churning trees. Trying to make us some wedge. We've got a lot to buy. I did say last episode, I think, or I did list a lot of the things we want to buy. So, hopefully that will come. Is that a whole tree? No, so I thought I cut most of them. So that is going to be it for this episode. A bit of a weird one, probably longer than it needed to be, but I was having a bit of fun, and hopefully you guys don't mind chatting with you, even if it is utter rubbish. So anyway, yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, give it a big fat thumbs up down below. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, turn the bell notification on, find out when new videos are going live. As always, comments and feedback down there. What are you thinking of the development so far? Did you think of this episode? Did it go well? Did I salvage it in editing? Probably not. Massive thank you to the channel members. As always, you guys are absolutely awesome. If you yourself would like to support the channel a little bit further, you can with the channel membership. Hit the join button. Membership starts from 99p. There are other tiers available. All tiers get early access to the content we put out on the channel. Be it a day, a week, a month, possibly a year at some point. Early. But ultimately, you guys have a wonderful day, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.